The interior is pretty special. We spent a lot of time in here. It's all aircraft themed. So we've done custom steering wheel that we cast. It has real aircraft gauges that were retrofitted for 12 volt and kind of automotive controls. We did the little T-handle for the door handle, was made to look kind of like the throttle on an airplane or a jet. But the real work was fitting a full custom cage, trying to make it hidden, making it really tight to the body where people wouldn't notice it, and then we skinned it in aluminum and eventually metal sprayed it so that it had almost a cast finish throughout the car and a consistency that we were looking for. Probably the most famous part of this car was the engine compartment. We had a 2-page spread and hot rod strictly just across the valve cover and the intakes. And it has a Kinsler intake, which has been around since the 60s, but then we hid electronic fuel injection up under the rails.
Wow.
We just changed, this car was built 10 years ago. We just changed the injectors, and it's not fun to get to those, I can tell you. After 10 years of sitting under, there's not a lot of space. But
well built, beautiful.
Crate 572, 650 horse, air conditioning, and we really tried to bring kind of the gloss finish on the inside, but then more of the kind of raw, rugged, titanium colored exterior to go with the car. So kind of flipping, normally you'd have a gloss on the outside and flat on the inside. We flipped them and put the gloss on the inside and the flat on the outside.
Fantastic. Wow.
Now you've won a few awards with this car, right?
Yeah, we won a GM Design Award at SEMA. Man, that was a while ago. 05, 09, I don't know. I can't. It was a while ago.
Can we just take a look at this car that you're having upholstered at the moment then, Bryan?
This is an old Suburban. We didn't build most of this car in-house, but Cato and Fernando do upholstery, which they're making a really beautiful interior. It's getting wired for stereo right now, and they're just about to wrap it up. Nice brown, beautiful leather that's getting put in, and it has a modern Hemi for power, which is a bit scary trying to move it in and out. It's got so much power.
Wow. It's a road burner then.
Yeah.
Did you put a chassis under here?
We didn't
Oh, okay.
We didn't build most of this car. It came in for interior, so I can't tell you everything about it. I have pulled it in and out in some of these GM crates. I'm not sorry, GM crates, but the Hemi crates when you get them, and it's maybe something you can tune out. But man, that beginning is just whoa! It's a lot lighter car.
Sure.
Well, there we go. There's some of the amazing vehicles that Bryan's got in build at the moment.
Show you the metal shop real quick.
Yes, please.
Don't feed the bears. So it's the metal shop. We just moved in 6 months ago. It's a new facility for us. We just retrofitted all new LEDs and just a couple of projects you can see we've got going. It's actually a reproduction, but it's a Series C Vincent, which is around the 50s is what the motor originally would have been, but it's modern, it's 12 volt electronic ignition, and actually has a starter built in, which is nice for a 1000cc twin. Not fun to kick those.
Yeah.
And an old go-kart that we put a a modern kind of racing motor on. This was in the guy's family for probably 60 years. His
Wow.
grandfather bought it new. So he's going to get to actually drive it for the first time since he was a kid. There's a Coyote powered Maverick in the back. And we've got a full suspension package, wheels, tires, and on. And then come over here, one of our favorite little big cars. This is Bryan. He's been here 12 years or so. He's kind of the backbone and has the man in charge normally of trying to take all my crazy ass ideas and turn them into reality or tell me to go to hell, and that's a terrible idea. And you know, sometimes he's right, sometimes he's not. It goes back and forth. But Bryan's a very, very talented guy, talented designer, talented fabricator, pretty much a man of all trades. And we're very lucky to have him here. He's been an incredible asset to building here in our place. And I like to think we've put out some pretty spectacular machines in our time. So this is a junior, like a little mini bike.
Yeah.
It's going to be a drag
bike.
An 8th mile drag bike. A gentleman with a lot of money wants a fun toy, so it's going to have a alcohol-powered billet, basically Briggs. So should make about 15 horse out of that little bitty package. It doesn't weigh anything. And we've got junior dragster tires that are going on it.
Yeah.
And it should be just a blast. Chromoly frame.
Yeah.
It's going to be a hoot.
Be great when it's finished.
Probably do 60 miles an hour on a Briggs powered unit.
Lawnmower engine.
Yeah, it'll weigh like 100 pounds and have 15 horse, so should be pretty raunchy.
Yeah. Brilliant. There you can see the rest. Bryan's well set up for metal fabrication with English wheels and lathes and millers and Lincoln electric welding equipment. And over in the corner there's a water jet cutter. And then another bit of work in progress. Can you tell us a bit about this vehicle, please?
So this is a 69 Chevelle for professional football player Jerry Cook. And it's going to be all semi-flat black with gloss black stripes. He's got kind of all the latest and greatest Hotchkiss suspension and Willwood brakes that we put in. Everything will be kind of black and gnarly, black interior, and should be a really fun. Has an LS swap, AC. He's big. He's not like gargantuan. He's about, I'd say he's about 6'5", 6'6". So we'll definitely have to move the seat back and the steering column up, but it won't be crazy. We're making a little bit of room for the tunnel right now. And you can see the rear end and gas tank components are ready to go in as soon as we get that mod finished. Sorry. Well, there you go. The new Fuller Moto. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Take a look at our website, fullermoto.com. There's all kinds of good fun videos around there. And especially that 2029 bike that we just finished, which was pretty crazy with a whole bunch of 3D printing of aluminum and titanium. Particularly proud of how that turned out. So anyway, hopefully you're in your garage building something.
Yeah, do you have a YouTube channel?
We do have a YouTube channel, which is Fuller Moto as well.
Okay, well, we'll be sure to check that out.
Right on.
Thanks ever so much for your hospitality this morning and your time.
Glad to have you.
Yeah, that's great. Thank you very much.